So 7 a.m. doing this video. Today I decided to come out early in the morning, help my partner set up a shop, and then come up here. Just waiting for the sun to rise. I've beaten the sunrise today. This is probably the earliest I've done a video in a long time. The whole city's behind me. But I just want to share something very important. Today reminded me of something. So the last time I did a video around this time was when I quit my job in 2016. I drove my car to the forest. It was around this time, and I was like breathing in the freedom. I'm now free. I've quit this job. Yes, I'm making the money. What's that, 8 or 9 years ago or something? And that moment reminds me of this moment today. For the first time, that moment has come like alive. So I just had to capture this moment and share this with you, because what does it take to get there? Like, you've got to embody that 6 and 7 figure identity, the business identity version of you, and not slip out. Anything that's holding you back in your life, your current circumstances, if you feel like, you know what, it's impossible to get to certain numbers, certain goals, or you feel like you're in a stuck situation in your business, maybe you dropped out, maybe you've made good money, maybe you've dropped out. Look, you can bounce back. You can easily bounce back, and also snap out of it. Snap out of the energy that's keeping you trapped. If you don't snap out of it, then what's going to happen is you're always going to be in it. So decide from today, snap out of the energy and put yourself into your desired situation where you want to be, and focus more on that energy. So it just reminds me of those moments. What was Danny doing then in that same moment? And all these years later, you know, hundreds of thousands, close to $1 million later, right? What's been happening? And really it comes down to really rewiring your subconscious mind, hammering in and rewiring who you need to be, and disconnecting yourself from the way society has programmed you to be. So from there, you got to learn the skills. You have to learn the skills that's going to help you. You got to learn sales. The biggest thing that allowed me to quit my job, allowed me to make a lot of money, and my mentor said to me, Danny, once you learn these few things, you never need to worry about money for the rest of your life. I didn't believe him until I had to lock in for 90 days when I had my first 10k month back in 2016. And it was the sales skills that I had to learn. And a lot of people, they overcomplicate it. They get scared of sales. It's nothing to be scared about. I do it in a very nice, relaxed way where even a teenager can do it. Teenager can close high-ticket sales, right? So you've got to learn the basics of sales. You've got to know how to connect with people, discover where they are, where they want to go, find the problem, and really present the solution and handle some objections. It's very basic, and that's what I did back then. I was like making $1,000 per sale per client, and then that allowed me to quit my job. I was making about 5 to 10 of those every single month, and all these years later, I'm making 10x of the same effort that I'm doing right now. So it's amazing to see how you can change as you keep growing. But anyway, if you're in a situation where you're working a job full time right now, or maybe you're stuck at 5k months, under 10k months right now in your business, and you want to get to the levels of where you always dreamed of, maybe it's 20k, or just bounce back from certain low dips in your business, then go back to the identity. How am I operating? What actions am I taking from this identity? What are my thoughts, emotions, feelings, beliefs like? What's the character that I am showing up from? What's the traits of this character? How am I making decisions and choices? Because it all comes down to who you're being, and from that being, what kind of actions you're going to take. So a lot of people, they take low quality, low actions, posting, hoping, praying that they're going to sign clients, and nothing happens because you're just in that same, that 4-figure identity or the 3-figure identity. So you've got to do the things that the business owner version of you would be doing in and now. You've got to be having connections, calls, solving problems. You've got to be generating X amount of leads every single day. You've got to be visible every single day. You've got to do things that are going to make you the authority, the go-to person in your space, right? You've got to be prospecting, you've got to be learning sales. The most important thing is sales. You've got to be booking those calls, you've got to be making those offers, drop offers to people and show your offers. Don't hide your prices. Don't be so cheap about the knowledge that can save and change lives, that you know that what you have can help them. All right, so you've got to really step into your 6 and 7 figure identity now, or you're going to keep operating from the same level. So that's what I had to do in the beginning. So I wasn't ready. I didn't know how my life was going to turn out to be. I didn't know how I was going to make money, anything. So for me, I had to just step in now, or it just gets more expensive. It just gets more costly. So I had to step there now, make it work, start having Zoom calls back in 2016, start connecting with people, start being visible, start taking action from the 100k per month version of me, or year version of me, whatever I just said. And then from there it just started to happen right away. In my first year I did 140,000 in 2016, I remember, to 2017. They were the numbers that I was doing back then. So I had no idea that I would do this kind of numbers. I was dreaming of like 3 years before that, but I had to step into the identity now. I had to make things happen now, otherwise I was going to be in the same position, waking up every single day and going to the office. But right now I can enjoy my hot chocolate, go for my 10k step walk, knock out 3 to 4 hours of work when I get back in, and yes, impact lots of lives, make good amounts of money as well. I'm really enjoying and loving how I set out my day. Alright, so maximize the present moment, do the things that you've never done before, face your fears, step outside your comfort zone. You've got to do things that you've never done before. You can't be doing the same things at the same level and expecting a higher result. So, you should be closing 4 and 5 figure deals for your coaching program. You should be at 20k months. You should be at these levels. You should be thinking big. The world has changed now, right? Your goals have to be big. You can't be playing small anymore. It's no longer that world anymore where you can just play comfortable and small. You've got to be playing it big, and that's where mentors come in to push you, to help you level up to your higher self and taking action from your higher self, so you operate from a higher version of you in your coaching business. And from there, your prices will be high, your commitment level will be high, your sales skills will be high. You're now developing the skills that's going to set you free, and you have the implementation help that's going to actually get you there, instead of just guessworking your way to praying and hoping where your next client's going to come from and trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together without actually having a battle tested plan and someone there to sit down with you and take you from A to Z right away. And that's how my clients succeed. I mean, it's shocking. Back in 2016, I didn't know that I was going to help this many clients. Honestly, I didn't know that clients are going to be able to make 10k in the first month with me, 15k, amount of single mothers I've helped, the amount of people in corporate I've helped, the amount of high level people I've helped, just normal people as well. It's crazy, because I decided to step up. I decided to be the version of me, be the one first, and I started to attract everyone else. So it starts with you. If you don't invest in yourself at a high level, then how are others going to invest with you? If you don't make the choices and decisions and you don't be the example now, then how are others going to see you as the example? So it starts with you. In order for you to attract the one, you've got to be the one first and make the choices and decisions. It's like a frequency train. So a lot of people, they've been at this dream for a couple of years, a few years, and what happens is, as soon as they make a high frequency decision, suddenly they start signing five figure clients or 4 figure clients right away, and things just change. The reality changes and the bank balance changes because they decided to step into the higher self frequency now and step into 6 and 7 figure identity now. So it comes down to who you're being. From the being comes down to what you're doing. From the doing, you'll have. That's how the order works. All right, so I hope this video helped. I just want to capture this moment. This reminds me of when I first quit my job, and gives me the goosebumps. I'm still here strong. A lot of people have fallen off. I'm about longevity, vision, impact. I'm here for the people. I'm not here for the money. I'm past that stage a long time ago. It's about the people for me and helping them get to the next levels. So I hope this helps you. And look, if you want to plan to start scaling your coaching consulting business now, and then send me a DM with the word audit. Let's sit down and see where you are, where you want to go, and how I can help you get there. I do things at a very high level to help you get there now, so you save yourself years of costly mistakes and guesswork. Alright, so it's good morning from me, around 7:30 AM right now. Signing off. Bye for now.